Russia's involvement in World War I, 1914 to 1918, played a crucial role in shaping the events that led to the Russian Civil War, 1917 to 1922. The war exposed the deep weaknesses of the Russian Empire, leading to military defeats, economic collapse, and political turmoil that ultimately triggered the February and October revolutions of 1917. These events set the stage for the bloody civil war that followed. Russia's role in World War I. At the outbreak of World War I, Russia joined the Triple Entente alongside Britain and France, fighting against the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. The Russian military, though vast in size, suffered from poor leadership. The Tsarist officers were often incompetent, and Tsar Nicholas II personally took command in 1915, which further damaged morale. Weak infrastructure. Russia's railways and supply lines could not keep up with the demands of modern warfare. Mass casualties. Millions of Russian soldiers were killed, wounded, or taken as prisoners, leading to widespread discontent. Despite some early successes, Russia suffered major defeats, including the Battle of Tannenberg, 1914, and the Brusilov Offensive, 1916, which, despite initial gains, resulted in heavy losses. The war's impact on the Russian Revolution and Civil War. 1. Economic collapse and social unrest. By 1917, Russia's economy was in ruins. Food shortages, inflation, and a crumbling infrastructure led to mass protests and strikes. The working class and peasants, who bore the brunt of the war's hardships, became increasingly radicalized. 2. The fall of the Tsar. The immense strain of the war led to the February Revolution of 1917, forcing Tsar Nicholas II to abdicate. A provisional government took power but failed to address key issues, particularly Russia's continued participation in the war. 3. The rise of the Bolsheviks. As public opposition to the war grew, Vladimir Lenin and the Bolsheviks capitalized on the unrest. Their slogan, "Peace, Land and Bread," resonated with soldiers and workers. In October 1917, they overthrew the provisional government in the October Revolution and pulled Russia out of the war with the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, 1918, ceding vast territories to Germany. 4. The outbreak of the Russian Civil War. The Bolsheviks' withdrawal from the war angered many factions, including former Tsarist officers, nationalists, and foreign powers. This led to the Russian Civil War, 1917 to 1922, between the Red Army, Bolsheviks, and the White Army, anti-Bolsheviks. Many former Russian allies, including Britain, France, and the US, supported the Whites in an effort to stop Bolshevik influence. Conclusion. Russia's disastrous involvement in World War I directly contributed to the Russian Civil War. The war weakened the Tsarist regime, fueled revolutionary movements, and left Russia divided and unstable. By the end of the Civil War in 1922, the Bolsheviks had emerged victorious, leading to the establishment of the Soviet Union (USSR) and the beginning of a new era in Russian history.